I know my pace. And this goes back to the way I view consistency. I know the pace I need to do today in order to build into the pace I want to do tomorrow, in order to ultimately execute the pace I want to do in the marathon. It's all part of a plan. It's a 16-week one. In this case, ultimately it was a 16-week plan, but I probably did a total of, let's just call it 30 weeks, right? So every race, every training run I did had context. Don't run too fast here because you got to stay healthy and fit, because you got more intense runs here, and don't blow out anything here because you're going bigger and bigger as let's say from January to September, 9 months unfolds. So that's a really important lesson I tried to talk to some of the training classes about. All right. If I saw someone younger and stronger and faster than me, and I have context, or older and out of shape but moving faster than me, does it matter? If I'm running the pace I'm supposed to run to achieve the goals that I'm trying to achieve, does it matter that someone else finished a training run ahead of me? What do you think? Does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
Exactly. That's the point and the lesson when it comes to trading FOMO. If the guy to your left and the guy to your right makes more money than you, it doesn't matter. We get 5,000 resumes for 30 some odd spots. All right. The people that we're recruiting right now are awesome. We believe in them. We think that they're going to be very successful here. We want them to be here. We want to invest in them. We want them to be successful. And as someone who's seen a lot yourself, I don't really care if you break out at month 6 or month 18 or month 26. It doesn't matter. Our social media has been phenomenal. And we are getting good feedback from our candidates and our prospects that had they hear about whether the student trek, had they hear about how we're at universities, had they hear about the job writ large. And I would say the majority is through our social media. All right. And what are we promoting in the social media? We're not sitting there saying, to the moon, rocket ship, diamond hands, all that. That's not our tone of voice on social media. So what are we saying? We're saying, if you care and are passionate about markets and you want to learn from the best on Wall Street, this is the place to be. It speaks to the culture. It speaks to the mentorship. It speaks to the fact that traders are, congregating in groups, volunteering their time, senior traders with younger traders. That is like the key message of what we're doing online, and we're reaching the right audience as far as I can tell. It's super unique what we do. It's like, right? There's no other way to say it. It's a very, very, it's best job in the world, super unique.
Very niche, yeah,
right?
100%.
And at the same time, very similar to a lot, like the career arc is, and who makes it and who doesn't, and could you have bet on that person or not? Like at month 6 or year 1 or 18 months, you don't know. You just don't know, which is why we invest so much in our classes.
Sure.
It's why we pay salary for 2 years. It's why we invest and continue to invest in our training, our curriculum, our technology, our edge, right? Just because we want to give everyone, like regardless, the best shot with no bias on, do we think person A or person is going to be better than person B, or is person C better than person A? We don't know. All right. So we just want to put ourselves in the position where everyone has the best shot, and we are working with each person individually, working with a class, working with a trainer, et cetera, to really make sure people are set up for success. Right. That's kind of like core and foundational to what we do. I enjoy it. I'm passionate about it. The financial aspect of it is nice, but the intellectual pursuit is everything. The social aspect of working with and building out teams and watching people that you invest time, resources, energy towards flourish in their role and have people below them flourish in their roles is really, really rewarding.
Looking back, I mean, my choices were Trillium, or I was going to work sales and trading at Citigroup. Those were the options. And, looking back at it 16 years later, the difference in the career arc, the difference, my life would be very different if it wasn't for Trillium. And I think a lot of, people who've been here a long time would say the same thing.
I agree.
So what you've built here has really changed a lot of people's lives.
So you see this moment?
Yeah.
You remember the first question, what's my why?
Yeah.
Here we are.
It's full circle.
This is it.
That's a great why. That's a great why to have.
Yeah.
And, putting the money aside for a second, it's a really interesting place to work with a great culture. And it's just, I get to, put my kids on the bus and get them off and be with them on the weekends. And to do that and have the lifestyle that, we do wouldn't happen at any other job that I can think of. I'd be working weekends. I'd be working until, midnight. And it's just an incredible thing. So on behalf on all the traders who I guess are in a similar position to me, I would like to say thank you.
Oh.
So thank you. And I, for one, I'm very happy that that's your why.